celebration of the borough of Gettysburg. We're here. We're officially here. Gettysburg Battlefield Campground. And this is where it all started, guys. Where we decided that we wanted to live the full-time RV life. And I am very excited. We are going to be working with Granite Hill Campground and show you guys a lot of the historical stuff that we love to see, that just made us so passionate about traveling the United States and telling you the tales of all the places that we visit. So we're very excited. We just pulled in and we are going to set up and chill out because it has been a grueling 4.5 hour drive that turned into probably about almost like a 6.5 hour drive. I don't know what happened. We got turned around quite a few times and we were trying out a new app for big RVs and it was a thing. So welcome to Gettysburg. And we love this campground. We love it. So I'll just go briefly over. The campground that we're staying at is not the same campground that we're working with, but this one has little cabins you can stay at, and we are walking over because we are very, very close. Our campsite is like right over here, and we are literally right across the little street from the dog park, so we can bring Harley over here to run free and live his best life. They got the run, Hardy! He don't even care. Oh, he's marking his territory, everyone. He's making it known. He's making it known that Harley was here. Look at this cool little seat I get to sit in. Guys, this place is so great. We are here for the next 10 days and we are ready to show you Gettysburg. We love Gettysburg, right, babe?
We do.
And Axie came to see us.
Hi.
He's much happier because he got a new haircut now. Last week he said he did not want to be in our videos anymore because he didn't like his haircut, but now
I like it.
Now he likes it. So yeah, I'm super excited. This is gonna be great. I love Gettysburg. I'm gonna show you guys all the cool places to go and see Gettysburg because we are still going to go and experience the historical sites. Yes, I wanna visit all the businesses. That's what I love to do. So if I have the opportunity to visit a historical tourist place with a lot of historical sites and all the things, we're going. Get ready for the episode of Gettysburg. Go into the pool. Listen, okay, so we had this whole thing when we were in Salem last week about, where it was like 106 degrees, we were dying, couldn't keep the camper cool enough. We get to Gettysburg and it's freaking hot today. So we're freaking tired, guys. We are beyond tired, so.
We are very tired. It's warm. It's like 96 degrees.
Hello, everyone. We are officially in Gettysburg, and I have my good old bud, Abe Lincoln. We are literally standing right here in Lincoln Square, talking to local business owners, chatting it up, getting to know some of the history, which we already kind of knew, but there's always new things that you can continue to learn here in Gettysburg. And Lincoln Square here was literally where Lincoln stayed when he came here for the Gettysburg Address. Over there, which there's a truck right now, as soon as that moves out of the way, is the Lincoln Hotel. And then obviously, like right here in the Will's house is where he was a guest of David Will's, and stayed and hung out. So he literally walked these streets right here. And I'm excited to chat with you a little bit more about that. So follow along as we hang out in downtown Gettysburg. Hey guys, so right now we are actually at the Fauna Stock House, which was a stockpile house. So they basically commissioned this building right here to be the stockpile of food and medical supplies, where they distributed it to all the other like hospital buildings that they had for both armies. So if you peek behind me, super cool. So this building here held a lot of really cool things that were needed and saved a lot of lives during the Civil War and the Battle of Gettysburg. Well, everyone, I just want to give Josh a round of applause because he got us a ticket. He did not pay the meter. Shame, shame, we know your name. Let's see it, babe. Ticket. Violation of the Borough of Gettysburg. Right on Carlisle Street. And they got a picture of our truck. So Telltale Traveler is officially violated the city of Gettysburg. We must pay online, okay, at gettysburgpa.gov, and it's $40. So I don't know how much it was to actually pay for the meter to park, but now it's definitely $40. Josh, womp womp, dang it. Guess what? We are at the Dobbin House right over here, and this is actually the oldest building in Gettysburg. It was built in 1776, and not only was it a hospital for both sides of the battle, Confederate and Union soldiers, but it was also the first station above, north of the Mason-Dixon line, which was on the Underground Railroad. And the slave hideaway area that was used to keep the slaves is actually fully intact. You can go down there and see it, and it is available to be toured by the public. And then also, it is now a restaurant and tavern. You can go in and eat there. It's very cool inside. They have a lot of things of the period of the time. It is you walk in there and you feel like you are back in the day. So this is a very historical place. A lot of people go in there and they say it's haunted. So if you're into all the ghostly stuff, this would be a great place to go and check out. But also, if you're just a historical buff, this is also a great place to check out as well. So go in here, go get something to eat, and check out the Dobbin House here in Gettysburg. We are at one of my favorite places in Gettysburg, and this is called the Farnsworth House, okay? So up the side of this, all of these are bullet holes, like all up the side of the house. And this was a pivotal house that was used during the Battle of Gettysburg, and I'm pretty sure this was held up by Confederates. They're just blasting it, going wild. This house was basically taken over, used as a fort, and shut up all the way. This was one of the few standing buildings during that time. I mean, there were other buildings around, but this one, obviously, you could literally see where it's at. And inside there, they have a fine dining restaurant. We have not eaten there yet, but I definitely want to. They also have like tours, historical tours, ghost tours, all the things. And then over here, they even have Sweeney's Tavern. In the back, you can go in and you can kind of like eat, and it's more of like a tavern setting. And then they also have the outdoor seating and eating and drinking and all those things too. And it's kind of beautiful here, to be honest. So if you're not here for the history, you're not here for the paranormal stuff, and you just want to eat at like a really nice place, check out Farnsworth House. Well, hello everyone. We are at the Shriver House, and it is actually a museum right now in Gettysburg. This house was owned by George and Hetty Shriver. Owned this house. They bought it specifically because he was going to open up his family business, 10 Pin Alley and a saloon. So a bowling alley and a saloon back in the day, okay? So, you know, their life kind of comes to a brief halt when he kind of gets taken away to go serve in the Union troops. Well, unfortunately, 2 years later, Hetty and the children get a warning from the Union troops basically saying, hey dudes, you gotta go. It's gonna be insane. So she takes her kids and goes on a 3-mile trek to another farm to seek help and, you know, ultimately not get dead. But this house was completely destroyed by the Confederate soldiers that kind of overtook these houses. And what they did was they were coming into people's houses, taking over completely, and then wrecking the homes. Like they punched out windows, destroyed glass, busted walls, so that they could have easy shooting to other places where the Union soldiers were at. So this literal spot, it was a battleground. These were people's homes. I mean, could you imagine leaving your home just because like some soldiers came in and just took it over? I mean, it's crazy to sit here and think of all the history and the things that happened literally right here. Now, here's the thing that we don't think about is what these trees, if trees had eyes, like what they have seen. This building is perfect if you want to stay here and you're not an RVer or you don't camp. This here is the inn at Gettysburg, and it is right on site of everything. I mean, you're literally staying within walking distance of everything that happened right here in the Battle of Gettysburg, and it's only a short drive from the actual battlefield. So if you are wanting to come and stay at Gettysburg, this is one of a really good places to stay. They have free breakfast, I heard. I could be wrong, but according to what I've looked up, I think they have free breakfast in the morning. And also, it's like steps away from the cemetery where over 3,500 Union soldiers are buried. It's within walking distance from where Abraham Lincoln walked through here to deliver the most famous speeches ever given by an American president, which was the Gettysburg Address. And it is very centrally located. So, all right, guys, I want to show you this other very significantly historical place here in Gettysburg. This is the National Soldiers Orphans Homestead, and before it got famous in the war, it was actually used as the Union headquarters. So even during the actual Battle of Gettysburg, it was still deeply affected and used in the war, but it got really famous after the war. Now, the reason why this place got kind of important was because after the war was over, it was turned into an orphanage for children whose parents or dad passed away in the war and in the battle. And so the guy that kind of inspired this whole thing was Humiston, and he passed away in the battle. He was actually from the New York Infantry. I can't remember the number of the regiment, but he was a New York soldier, and he passed away, and they identified him because of his picture in his pocket of his 3 children. And so his 3 children were actually the first, among the first of the children to stay here, and his wife was the first kind of like headmaster of this. So it was founded and created for good purpose, good reason, but kind of turned a little bit sour in 1870 when dirty old rotten Rosa Carmichael, we don't like you, shame, shame, we know your name, she actually got accused of doing some bad things to children, some terrible things, which I'm not even going to mention on here. You could look it up. So the things that happened to children here really kind of made this place get famous. I mean, it was talked about. There was a lot of controversy and some, people getting in trouble over this. Definitely Rosa Carmichael, you suck. And so anyway, nowadays it is, obviously preserved in memory of the children, in memory of the fallen soldiers. And also it is a big historical landmark, and what they do is they actually do some paranormal things in here, and then they also have some historical tours and things like that. So if you guys are ever in the area, it's actually right across the street from the Gettysburg Tour Center, which is like literally walking distance from the actual battlefield itself. But this place is very interesting, so look into it, check into some of the history, and check it out. Rosa Carmichael, we hate you. Okay, I have to show you because we were driving out of Gettysburg for a little bit. We were headed to Aspers, which is like through Biglerville. Biglerville, I have to say, is very, very cool because it's on the outskirts of Gettysburg, so it's not so much of like a big city like how Gettysburg is. There's still a lot of history, but the coolest thing about this area is the views. Okay, there's tons of like apple orchards out here. It's like these rolling fields. Okay, so we stopped to come to this little farm market over here, and I wanted to show you this. Oh yeah, look at that. This is like a big hill I'm standing on right now. Look. Hey guys, so guess what? I just wanted to let you know that the actual smoke from the Canadian wildfires has officially hit Gettysburg, and it's kind of cray-cray out here, you know? Like, we're gonna try to continue to work and visit businesses and do things, but we'll try to keep our time outside a little more limited as we work. We're bringing Axel with us because he loves to work, and let's see how it goes. Okay guys, we just got to tour the Farnsworth house with one of the paranormal investigators actually, who does a lot of the investigating and things. He does not typically do the regular tours, so we got kind of like a cool extra fun experience with him, and that place is a very, very cool. Tons of history. Oh, over here, right here. So he was actually telling us a couple things that you normally don't get to hear in some of the tours. So right behind us, you can see, I'm gonna kind of walk over here. They have this fenced off here, but right over here is the old creek. And this was the main water supply back, you know, at that time. And I guess there was a lot of injured soldiers that, you know, they would come down, get in the water, using water to clean or cool off. And I guess it flooded. It started raining and got very flooded back here. And a lot of those soldiers who were injured could not get out. So, needless to say, there was a dam of bodies that kind of cut off the water supply for a long time. It was actually kind of poisoning the water supply there for a while as they were decomposing and all that stuff. So very neat. I guess this is exactly where he said that was.
Yeah, and
so cool.
yeah, they would go into the creek because it was like over 100 degrees, and they went into the creek to cool off because in water it's normally cold. So then some of them just couldn't get out, and they passed away.
They passed away. Very cool. I cannot wait for you guys to be able to see this. This is so cool. The Farnsworth house is actually like one of the most haunted buildings in the entire United States. I think it's number 4, he said. I think it's the 4th haunted location in the United States. So that's interesting. I mean, again, I really come for the history of it all, but you know, I love to hear kind of the crazy stuff too. So if you guys are ever into like some paranormal investigations or creepy stuff or weird stuff, like I feel like every creepy person should come to Gettysburg, because Gettysburg is not only historical, but it's just very creepy all over the place. Literally, like everywhere you stand, there had to have been some kind of crazy thing that happened. So guess what, guys? We just got done going in and visiting Mark Nesbitt's ghost tours, which is the original ghost tour guide of Gettysburg. And we got a cool book for Axie. Show him your cool book. It's the a guided tour through history for Gettysburg, and show him how cool what the inside looks like.
So, open this, and it says that.
Yeah.
And then
it got a
it's
map.
the whole map.
That's so cool, dude.
And also, on the very back, they even have another map, our heroes and our flags.
Huh.
And this is all
neat. Axie's a special guy. And why did you get that? Because you wanted to come hang out with us and not play video games.
Yeah, they were giving them out to people that doesn't play video games, and I got this book.
Awesome. Axel loves learning, and he thinks of a lot of questions, and he's always asking good stuff. So we're very proud of him, and we were so excited that he got a prize for being a good boy. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Leanne, Gettysburg edition. This is my second drink of coffee. Just giving you a news report that right now we are undergoing a lot of smoke from the Canadian wildfires. So it has been a little bit cray-cray because at first it was really hot. We had this like crazy heat wave, and then now yesterday and today it is very overcast with just smoke. And yesterday the air quality was very dangerous. I don't know what today's is. I definitely, honestly, I just want to pray for all the Canadian people that are like losing their houses and the buildings and all the things. You know, it's just really sad, to be honest. It is, you know, difficult, obviously, to like look out and then have all this other stuff. So we've been trying to kind of like, you know, stay in the car, going into places and stuff. So yeah, that's just what we're dealing with here. So I just really would love to get to a place where it's like the outside is inhabitable. That'd be great. Yeah, the weather just has really been kind of putting a damper on everything. It's been hard to like walk around. Like the one day that we were outside walking around a lot of the historical places downtown Gettysburg, Josh, me, and Bert felt like we were gonna die. Here next week, we're gonna be headed to Boone, North Carolina. I'm very excited about that. These 3 campgrounds that we'll be working with down there, we're working in a cluster. Like they were all affected by the Hurricane Helene years ago. They're all like back up and running and doing great now, but they just need a little bit of Telltale Traveler pizzazz, and they need their new guest guides. So I'm very excited to be going down there and working, but I am relishing and enjoying every moment that I get to spend here in Gettysburg because we absolutely love it here. Let's go check out some cool stuff.
Guys, we're at Mr. Ed's Elephant Emporium, and there's like a bunch of candy, like fudge, nuts, and chocolate. And if you walk around, there's like elephant figures.
How many?
12,000.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I don't know where it is, but there's a magical forest. That's what it's called, but it's somewhere around here.
Oh, the Enchanted Forest?
Yeah.
Cool, we're gonna have to find it.
Yeah.
And guess what? I think it's free to get in here too.
Oh. It's like because there's candy and you have to buy it, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
And
also.
we are going to be going in there and see what they got.
Let's go, guys.
Guess what, guys? We're about to go walk through the Enchanted Forest right here at Mr. Ed's. This is pretty neat. Look at this giant elephant over here.
Hi, guys. We're walking through the Enchanted Forest right now, and I'm recording, and it's going to be cool. Guys, I have this place is honestly really cool, and the train over there is fun. You can like sit in the engine thing, and it's cool.
Guys, so wait, stop walking. So this is gonna be my picture once we take a picture on the phone, okay? Okay.
There is a lot of cars by this though. They're a little loud, but it's really cool. Oh, Mama's getting in there.
All right, guys. See you on the train. Woo. Guys, totally recommended.
Totally recommend.
I can what?
Guys, look at literally all this candy. All right. There's like Mexican candy, and there's these things right here. They're $9.99, but they're
farted.
cool. All right, Bert. We know.
That was actual.
They're cool. What? Mike and Ike ice cream truck. Wow. What the heck? Then there's French Chew Cafe. What?
Yo, you know what a flake is?
What? Let me see.
Okay, so look, a flake is a candy bar that you supposedly cannot melt because of its shape.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, people have tried to melt. You cannot melt this bar.
All right. Guys, Mom has been wanting this for a long time, and she's been telling us a lot, and they're like these. They're Ouch bubble gum. 21 sticks. So weird. Cool. They're really weird. There's like strawberry, watermelon, and grape. That's it, and we're gonna show you more, but I just wanted to show you guys that.
Well, hello guys. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Leanne. Even though my coffee is like almost gone. Today, this whole week has been a very eventful week. And I don't know if we're gonna make it, guys. I don't know if we can keep going.